LSU is winning the national championship. Lee Corso was perfect on all of his picks. I agree that LSU is winning the national championship. I correctly predicted Ohio State to beat Texas. I correctly predicted LSU to beat Clemson last week. Now, I am ready to make a prediction early on in the season for the national championship game. Texas, most of the money is on Texas. They're going to get slaughtered. Ohio State, they the favorite. They beat Texas. Ohio State is going to lose. They still went 10 seasons without a national championship, so it's going to be very hard to win it in 2 straight years. And by and large, Ryan Day is still a loser in big games. LSU is going to be 2-0 in national championships in the college football playoff. It is Kelly that's Gamache 20. It's Brian Kelly that's Gamache of 2025. Brian Kelly is 46. 12 regular season games, an SEC championship, 4 in the college football playoff. It's a total of 17 games in the season. I mean, I don't think, I mean, are they really going to win every game for Brian Kelly to win his 46th game? But let's say they lose one and still win the SEC, then Brian Kelly is basically going to win his 45th game as LSU coach over at Miami. That is where the championship game is going to be played at, is over at Miami. It looks like he's going to win the championship 13 years after losing against Alabama while as Notre Dame coach. In 63 years of age would be Gamache of Miami, Florida in abbreviations. It also equals 45, by the way. LSU is 20. LSU is going to be 2-0 in the college football playoff. And how many years later would LSU win the national championship? Now, how many years has Brian Kelly been a coach? Kelly's Gamache 20. He coached 20 previous seasons before joining Notre Dame. So this is his 36th season as a coach in Miami, Florida. Miami is also Gamache at 36. Hard Rock Stadium, Hard Rock is 48. Notice how in Gematria the Tigers equals 48. Hard Rock is 78. Tigers is 78. Their opener was against Clemson. Clemson's Gamache of Miami. They can beat Clemson first en route to winning the national championship, beating Clemson. Brian Kelly in his 36th season as coach. His birthday is October 25th. What's the amount of time from October 25th to the day of the national championship game? The national title game is going to be played on January the 21st. January 19th. So how much time from his birthday to the day of the championship game? 86 days, 87. I think what I need to do, I think, is Coach Kelly, Coach Kelly, Coach Brian Kelly. Coach Brian Kelly is Gamache of 86. 86 days from his birthday to the day of the national championship. Now let's get into the quarterback. The LSU defense is the fastest defense in the league. And let's take a look at the quarterback. February the 7th is written as 2-7. 27 obviously is beating Clemson. Miami's 27. Garrett's 46. Will LSU have an amazing season and win almost every game? Nussmeier is under 23. I thought Miami Gardens equaled under 23. I guess not. Maybe it's City of Miami. City of Miami's under 23. Nussmeier's under 23. So we already seeing the connection with LSU. And it appears Lee Corso is right on the money. Let's type in Louisiana State and see what that equals, because that's going to be very important as well. Brian Keith Kelly is 90. We've established that Miami equals 90 in the Gematrinator, I believe. There's Miami. 72. Of course, Miami, Florida, 65. Kelly Camacho, 65. He did make it to Miami in 2013, but lost to Alabama and Nick Saban. What's the amount of time from the national championship to Nussmeier's birthday? This guy is a candidate for the #1 pick. LSU's last national championship came in 2019. So we got 6 years later. 6 is the 13th prime, and then this could be a year where Joe Burrow wins the Super Bowl, and then his former team LSU wins the national title. We got something going on there. So it'd be the 7th SEC win all time. When you type in 7 in the calculator, you get Miami. It all depends on the pathway to the college football playoff, but the SEC is going to win. LSU is going to win. Son of former NFL player. The former NFL factor.